I'm the Reverend Chris Rankin-Williams, rector here at St. John's Episcopal Church in Ross. The church began in the 1880s as the San Anselmo Chapel out on the corner of Lagunitas and Sir Francis Drake. And then in 1907 and 1908 was incorporated as an Episcopal church. In 1910, the land was donated and construction began on the church. November of 1910, the cornerstone was laid, and several important documents were put inside the cornerstone in a box. So right now we're conducting a complete restoration of the bell tower due to a lot of water damage. So today's a special day. We were opening up the time capsule in the cornerstone to see what we would find, including the original documents about the history of St. John's. Unfortunately, we found some water damage, but...
what's that?
Oh,
yeah.
I think you can salvage it.
You might be able to read that.
It's got a note. There's a note.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, how fun.
Is there more in there? Is that the actual document, or is that the base of the...
What is that?
There might be something under that.
Yeah, that might be that's part of the book.
Yeah. Of California, 1907.
Yeah, someone get me a picture of that.
Yeah, really.
Oh my gosh, Manual of the Diocese, 1907?
I don't know. It'll dry out, honestly.
You may want to give it to an archive. Peter Voorhees. I'm the contractor doing the project here at the St. John's Bell Tower. I happen to grow up, born in 1916, grew up at the house right across the street. Was christened, baptized here. My parents' ashes are in the back garden. My whole family, my kids were also christened and baptized here, so I have a lot of history here at the church. Last year, in May or so, we got a call from the architect, Blanc Architecture, and I'd been meeting with Reverend Chris about my mother's service coming up, and he mentioned the bell tower had some leaks, and fast forward.
Excited to open it up and see documents from 1906, 1910. So, special day for us. We had some chairs of our capital campaign, major donor to the bell tower restoration, and if you want to see over here, we opened up the time capsule that was inside the cornerstone that was put in 1910. And have a bunch of old documents that were put inside representing the history of the church and part of the history of the Diocese of California. So now we'll be putting a new time capsule in, and exciting part of our history, and Everest Waterproofing's doing a great job, and so hopefully they won't open it again for another 100 years.
Hopefully with the end of September is when we hope to pull the scaffolding down. We were delayed a little bit. There were some surprises found in the bell tower with not too many, but some dry rot and some other things that extended the schedule.
And then as far as the time capsule and what we're doing here today, how do you feel being able to be part of this?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I tell my family that's in other parts of the country that what a neat thing it is to be able to be part of this project, and with my history here, and also wonderful Reverend Chris, and just the whole mood of this project has been something I've been really proud to be involved with. And so pulling that out and seeing Rita enjoy that, being a major donor here to this project, is really wonderful to be able to provide that.